Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to do or film a very casual get ready with me video. It is Thanksgiving. I wasn't able to film a Thanksgiving look, so I decided to just do a get ready with me before dinner. It's just very casual. I had about 1 hour to get ready, so everything you see in this video was done in under 1 hour, which I think is pretty good. I was going to add a little bit of something to my hair because it's kind of flat and just not that interesting right now, but honestly I did not have the time, or do I want to do that right now, to be honest with you guys. I did end up using two palettes by Anastasia, the Modern Renaissance and the Master Palette by Mario. These both are beautiful. It's my first time using the Modern Renaissance. I did do a tutorial using this palette before, so I will link it down below if you guys are interested. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Obviously this is going to go up after Thanksgiving and after Black Friday, so also let me know if you guys got any cool deals. I am going to be working, unfortunately. So for those of you out there who did work on Black Friday, I feel ya, because I was right there with you. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Definitely give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! This is just going to prep my lips for lipstick at the end. I'm going to list all the products down below, so if you're curious about what I'm using, this is just a face serum, and I'm going to add a little bit of that, just like a pea-sized amount, all over my skin. This makes my skin feel amazing. So next up is a little bit of eye cream. This is basically all just skin prep because I'm like that person who cannot put any makeup on without a little bit of skin prep. So this is just going to go underneath my eyes. Now I'm just applying a little bit of lotion. It's definitely been hard kind of getting used to this new setup. I'm not really used to the lighting yet, and I don't have any professional lights. Like what you guys see right now is all natural lights, so I'm really trying to just like work with what I have. And the angle is also a little bit different for me, so I'm trying to just like adjust. Now I'm just gonna put my brows on using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in medium brown. I usually like to start at the bottom and just kind of define the shape first. And as I go, I'm obviously gonna brush them up, or brush them out. Guys, it's been getting so cold lately, and I'm like that person who is cold in any situation, no matter what. So this weather now is just making it so much harder. I mean, I really can't complain, right? But where are you guys from? Let me know in the comments below. It's always interesting seeing where people are from, like people who are watching your videos and stuff. So I'm going to be going to New York actually to Mario's masterclass. I'm sure you guys have heard of Mario. He's Kim Kardashian's makeup artist. I went to his class a few years ago, I believe. I absolutely loved his work, and this is going to be his last class for this year. So I thought, why not just go? I keep forgetting the date. It's in December, but I'll list it down below. Maybe one of you guys out there is going. That would be really cool. His class is really good. Last class I went to, we were all like sitting there, and he's like, oh yeah, my model canceled. Can one of you guys participate? And every single girl in the room was like literally like, me, please pick me. And then he's like, okay, hold on. And then Kim Kardashian comes running outside, and we're all just like, oh my god, are you kidding me? She looked beautiful in person. Like unbelievable. She was like the sweetest person. She kept talking about North and just being extra sweet, and it was a really cool surprise. Like I was not expecting that. I wanted to text my mom and my sister so bad because they were in New York waiting for me, and like I was just like so excited, and I had no service in there, so I couldn't tell anybody, and I was just like freaking out. I was like, oh my god. But that was a pretty cool experience. If she was there again, that would be awesome, but I really don't think she will be. So now I'm gonna go and apply my favorite foundation. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD in Y365. It's just a stick foundation. But actually, before I do that, completely forgot, I'm just going to put a little bit of a primer. I'm going to try the Pores No More by Dr. Brandt. I like putting this a little bit on areas like right here where I have like rougher skin. So I don't really use it to like fill pores. I kind of use it to smooth my skin out a little bit. Cover up those breakouts. I literally cannot get rid of them. It's crazy. I don't know what's happening. And I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics brush number 101 to buff it out. I love pressing these foundations into the skin because it really helps like get the most out of the foundation and the best finish that you can get, I believe. I tried it with a beauty blender, but I wasn't a huge fan. And if you guys do want to see my review on the Hourglass Stick Foundation, I did that one last week, I believe, so I will link it down below. I'm also going to be bringing this down the neck because it is a shade darker than my skin. Okie dokes. So next up we're going to go in with some concealer, but first I'm going to be using a little bit of a corrector, and this is by MAC. This is actually an old concealer I used to use. This is the Studio Finish Concealer in NW25, and I like applying this just where I have darkness. It helps brighten it up a little bit. So this is just like an e.l.f. brush. I'm going to dip it in there. And just right here in the corners of the eyes, I'm going to add that. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me. These are two new ones that I actually just picked up. I have 10 and 20, so I'm going to be using a little bit of both. I'm going to be really honest with you, like, I think my #1 struggle since day one on YouTube is just really being myself and sharing my personality more with you guys, because I know that like on YouTube, like most of the people we watch are people who have a personality we like or somebody we click with, and I think that's something that's always hard for me, and I don't know why it's so hard, because obviously sitting in front of a camera and talking to yourself can be a little bit like awkward sometimes, or just like weird, you know, because you're just talking to a camera. It's not a real person. You can't get like really, I guess, natural reactions or any reactions to kind of like fall back on. But I don't know what I can do to like try to make it easier on me, because I really want to like open up to you guys more and really connect with you guys. And I've definitely been doing a better job at it than I used to, but it's still not the easiest thing for me. So I don't know if you guys have any tips or, you know, a way that can make that easier, or an easier way for us to connect. So I always want to hear you guys' feedback, so definitely let me know down below what you guys think, or if I should improve on something. Next, I'm going to apply some of the Laura Mercier powder underneath my eyes with a beauty blender. Next, I'm actually going to be using the powder that I have in my hand. It's just the MAC Medium Plus Mineralize Skinfinish. And I'm just going to be applying this like right underneath the eyes. This is going to help set once again, but it also has a little bit of color in it. So it's just going to bring back that color back into our skin. We're going to start with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer in Medium Deep. And my favorite current brush, which is the Crown C105 Tapered Brush. I'm just going to dip that in there. And I'm just going to start building up this product basically. So back to what I was saying about YouTube a little bit earlier. I really love YouTube, and obviously it has changed a lot over the years. I remember when I started watching makeup tutorials, and if you guys don't know this, but I actually used to have a channel a really long time ago, but I discontinued it just because I don't know, I looked over those videos and I just didn't like, I guess I didn't like them, and at the time I wasn't serious about it, so I was like, oh, I'm deleting this, I don't want this online. But a few years later I came back into it, and I always like want to take YouTube more serious, but it's really hard when you have like a full-time job and you just have so many things going on and you want to dedicate all your time to your hobby, but it's just so hard. So right here I'm just pinching the brush a little bit, as you can tell, and I'm basically just warming up the nose. I'm like slightly contouring it, but I'm not really going too intense on this. So something funny that I was actually talking to my friends about the other day was that my family wasn't actually raised in America, so they like celebrate Thanksgiving, but they don't really like do it fully the right way, I would say. I think for them it's just more of a time to get together and just like eat and stuff. I think last year or maybe 2 years ago I went there and we were sitting down to eat, and I'm like looking, like usually you have a turkey obviously, right? So I'm like looking at it and I'm like, is that a chicken? And I go and I think I asked like one of my aunts or something, I'm like, did you guys make chicken instead of turkey? And they're like, yeah, what's the difference? And I'm like, it's Thanksgiving, you're supposed to eat like the whole point of it is the turkey. But I thought it was really funny. I'm like a person who likes turkey, so I don't know about you guys, but some people really don't like it. But I don't know what their reasoning was, but I thought it was really funny that like the one point of the holiday they just decided to switch up. But let me know, you guys, down below if you like turkey or if you don't like turkey. It's kind of funny if you guys eat something else on things. I've been getting so many palettes lately. Like, I really don't need another palette, but of course I just can't get my hands off of these. So I have the Mario palette, and I have the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I also have over there the Huda Beauty palette. I wish I like asked you guys earlier which palette you guys want to see, because that would have made it easier, but let me see. Out of the master palette, I'm going to start with Lula. It's just like a nice transition shade, and on a fluffy brush, I'm just going to apply that into the crease of the eye, just to kind of warm things up and give my eye a little bit of dimension. I'm not going to be doing a wing or anything like that because, like I said, I want to keep things soft. So next I'm going to take a little bit of Raw Sienna. It's just a really pretty, like, brown mustardy shade. And I'm just going to put that in the crease, staying towards the outer corner of the eye. I also have to go pick up a bottle of wine before I go to dinner, and I'm like hoping that it's not going to be crazy in there. I'm sure the lines are probably packed for Thanksgiving. So I'm also going to take a little bit of the Lula from the Master palette and the Raw Sienna from the Modern Renaissance, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of this underneath the eye right here, dragging it outwards. It's so much easier, guys, if you do this and you look up. Oh, another random thought. I really wanted to do a get to know me video because I feel like I've been doing videos for so long and none of you guys really know anything about me. I don't know if anybody really cares, but if more than like, let's just say like 5 people say anything about it or care to see a video like that, then I'll do it. If not, obviously I'll skip it. But let me know down below if you guys want to see a video like that. I think I made one when I started, and it was like a TMI tag. I still think I have it up actually. Okay, so now we got that pretty natural, smoky, very soft look, but I want to add a little more to it. I'm going to take a little bit of Violetta right here, which is just a very like brick red, like a very deep red on my brush, and I'm just going to add that to the corner right here. If you guys want to see a look using the Modern Renaissance palette, I would be happy to do that. Just leave me a comment down below. So I think I want to go in with a little bit of NYC right here. The way I'm going to add that to the eye is actually by not placing it right here on the outer corner where we just placed that other shadow, but actually like right next to it. And this is just going to kind of like mesh the two shades together. And I'm also keeping that just on the lid. And I'm going to take a clean brush again and just kind of go over everything. So Black Friday is coming up actually tomorrow, and I've never been like one to actually go and like stand in line and like try to get a deal, and sometimes I just like don't believe in the deals that are out there, or maybe I'm just not really good at like finding deals. But do you guys do that? Like, are you guys ever out there like really early trying to get a deal? I feel like usually the best deals are on TVs, but I really don't need one at the moment. But let me know if you guys are getting anything good this Friday, because I am definitely out of the loop when it comes to Black Friday. So now since we got like a pretty solid eye, I would say, I want to brighten up the inner corners a little bit. But I really want to use like a very creamy shade, so I think this one would actually be perfect. This is Tempera from the Modern Renaissance palette, and it's just really what the shade I had in mind. So I'm going to grab a little bit of that, and I'm going to put that right here in the inner corner. So as you guys can tell, I feel like that helped brighten things up a little bit more. I'm going to go over it with a little bit of this shade right here. I'm not even going to pronounce that because I'm not really sure, but it's kind of like the same idea. It's a very natural shade, but it has a little bit of shimmer in it, so I think that would look really nice on top of what we just did. I think I'm just going to add a little bit more to the lower lash line, and I'm going to go in with Violetta from the Mario palette, that brick red shade. I'm like still debating on what I'm going to wear. This is going to be like a very casual dinner, so I don't want to like overdo it. So for the brow bone, I'm going to take a little bit of Hollywood from the Master palette by Mario. and kind of like use my finger to blend it out. And I'm also going to actually put a little bit of this shimmery champagne shadow in the inner corners of my eye. As I said, I'm going to skip lashes. I really don't want to do the whole dramatic lash look tonight, so I'm just going to curl my lashes. And you know what? I'm not really feeling this mascara right now. I kind of want like longer looking lashes, so I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. It's just like a sample. So I think this is just going to do a better job right now. And usually for my lower lashes, I just like to take the brush basically standing up, and I'm just going to kind of lightly feather that on my lashes. It just gives a more natural look. I don't like overdoing the bottom. I'm going to take my favorite contouring powder by Circa. This is actually from Walgreens. It's just a really, really nice color, and I take it on the same crown brush that I use for bronzer. I always tap it off a little bit because this product is really, really powdery. And what I like to do with this is actually just go right in the back towards the ear and the hollows of the cheek, and this is just going to help me intensify the contour, which I didn't even really do contour, so I just kind of put it right there, and then I just blend everything out. It looks a little bit harsh, but we're just going to go over this with a powder, and it's just going to soften the look. And as I mentioned before, I'm going to be taking the MAC powder, same powder we used underneath the eyes in Medium Plus from the Mineralize Skinfinish. And I'm going to swirl my brush in there. What I'm going to do is just kind of lightly go over this whole area. And as you guys can already tell in the camera, it just helps soften the whole contour and bronzer. Still leaving you with that beautiful bronzy effect, but it really just helps tone everything down. Okay, so for the lips, first thing I'm going to do is just remove that lip balm. So I'm going to lightly line my lips with this. I'm going to use a little bit of the Too Faced Melted Matte in Cool Girl, and in the center I'm going to put more of Child Star. Alright guys, I was debating on doing a highlight, and I'm like, I know what you guys are thinking, like, are you kidding me? How can you even debate? But I don't know, maybe we'll add a little bit just for the fun of it. Usually I'm always a highlight person, but right now I'm feeling like I'm rocking the matte look, and I kind of like that, but let's add a little bit of highlight. Like, a little bit won't hurt us, right? So obviously I'm going to put my favorite. This is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. I've used so much of this stuff. And a tiny bit on the Cupid Throw. So that completes this look. I also quickly wanted to mention my nails. I don't know if you guys noticed them. They're super cute, and I actually did not have enough time to do my nails for tonight. So I went out and I bought these. These are the Impress Press-On Manicure. And I think this was like $7. I'll list the price down below. And these are the easiest nails to apply. Literally all you do is take a sticker off and just press them on, and they stay on for, I don't want to say a full week because at least one of them always falls off like within a few days, but you have just enough to replace them. And I think this is a great alternative if you're going somewhere and you don't have time to do your nails or go get your nails done. This has saved me so many times, so I definitely wanted to share that with you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully this video wasn't too long or too boring. Let me know if you even like this video. Guys, give me feedback because that would definitely help me out for future videos. I want to make videos you guys want to watch, and I want you guys to enjoy them as well. So definitely let me know. I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving, or I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving, a safe one, and that you ate a lot of turkey. Maybe I'll show you guys my outfit, and that's it. Bye guys. Okay, so first of all, do not mind the background. I really wanted to show you guys the outfit before I left, and clearly did not have time to organize my room, so we're just going to ignore this mess. This is what happens when a woman gets ready. So anyways, this is the necklace that I told you guys about. It's super simple. I hope my camera is focusing on this right now. Let's do this. Okay, so it's super simple. It's actually pretty long, but I just stuck it in there because I don't want it to be hanging out. So it's just very, like, you know, pretty and classy. And then this is the wrap sweater that I am wearing, and those are my cleaning products. I got it from H&M. It wraps around like this, and then I am wearing just black pants, and I got these crazy tall shoes from Mark Fisher. My pants need to be tucked in a little bit better, but I just overall, I really like being tall. I'm actually 5'2½", so I'm really short, and that's why I really like tall shoes. So these are the shoes that I'm wearing. I want to show you guys one last time my nails and up close of my nails. Come on, focus camera. There we go. You were just focused. They're just really simple, but they're the press-on ones, and these literally come in handy when you're in a rush and you need something. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.